Good morning, everyone. I'm Carrie Little, Smart Girl Media Marketing, and you know what? I really don't go live here often enough. I actually go live in two groups. Why? Because sometimes I want to make sure the content is not just private, but you can actually engage and interact and not feel like the whole world is watching. So, because of the pandemic with the coronavirus, I wanted to kind of give you a few tips on when you work with your clients. So it's time to kind of think outside the box. Some of you have buyers and sellers. Some of you have sellers and showings have slowed down a little bit. Even in our office, we've been seeing cancellations. Cancellations meaning I'm canceling because of the coronavirus. Now, I'm not afraid to get sick, but I guess the way the virus works is it actually sits on surfaces. And so it's not something that dies in a few minutes. So it actually has to be cleaned. So I don't work in the medical field. Now my mother does. I'm sure she would have loved it if we went in, but it didn't work for me. Needles were not my thing. So what I thought I'd do for you today is to kind of give you a few tips on how you can actually work better over the next 14 or 21 days if you are someone that has a client that doesn't want any showings, or maybe even they want to take precautions, or maybe you want to take precautions. So here we go. You need to start creating video as a real estate agent. You might want to also go to your listings and do like a virtual tour. Like tell everyone, hey, I'm going to show my listing and I'll actually go through the property with you. And you might want to showcase different rooms, and then you can upload that to YouTube. You could upload it to Instagram. You could stitch it together with iMovie if you have an iPhone, or Viva Video if you're using a Droid phone. You might want to encourage people. So here's what happens. So someone might cancel a listing, and if they cancel the listing appointment, not the listing, but the appointment to see the property, you might want to say, hey, I'll go do a showing for you, or you could go do the showing for your client, and then maybe you could FaceTime it. So ask your sellers if they're willing to give permission for the buyer's agent to walk through the property to do FaceTime. Some other tips might be that you might want to drop off some things for your client. So maybe some hand sanitizer, Clorox, bleach wipes, maybe some Lysol. Now, if you don't have any, good luck finding it. You could still order it from Amazon or Uline, ULINE.com, but it might take a few weeks. But it would be a great gift for your clients. Just, wrap it up nicely. Go get a jewel bag or whatever, drop it off. Better than a jewel bag. You could also, so one of our agents actually did an open house this weekend, and I've been seeing on social media, should I do an open house, should I not? She had 6 families come through, and she said every time someone came through, she just lifted up the hand sanitizer, and she was like, here, and everybody did it, and then worked out great. So people are still going out to see homes. Do you have buyers that want to stop viewing homes? I kind of talked about this, but you could have gloves for them, rubber gloves. You might bring your own hand sanitizer, so that's a tip. Continue to market all of your listings on social media. You might have a seller that says, I want to cancel. Now, in our marketplace, we have the private listing network. So what you might do is say, hey, instead of just canceling, let's move your property to the private listing network. The market time will end. And then when you do move it back to the standard MLS, you can start marketing it from scratch. So that's an option. You might want to start buying Facebook ads for your listings to reach potential buyers. And here's the another tip would be to start watching the market data. So we use InfoSparks here in Illinois, and I know it's called something different, Market View maybe in other places. It's owned by Showing Time. So you really need to start looking at market data, because our market is going to be affected by this no matter what. And then my last tip is don't panic. You have to keep calm. Now my husband keeps saying, Carrie, you're panicking. And I will say, yeah, I guess. So my stress was, I was thinking about all of the agents in our office, and I was like, I really want to make sure they're okay. And because once people stop buying houses, they're not closing deals. The other thing is that the federal government is making people work from home. And if you have to work from home, are there people available to answer questions? One of my agents just sent a message saying, how can I get this property approved FHA when I'm not getting the answers I need? So people are working from home, you've got kids at home, so we can't always answer the phone. So the truth is you really need to start looking at the market data. And don't panic. So here are all of the tips, and I have 10. You need to start creating video for your listings. You need to showcase specific rooms. You might choose to go live, ask the seller if it's okay to showcase the home. You might also, with your videos, you might decide to allow the buyer's agent to do a tour of the property because their buyers don't want to come. Number 1, start creating video for your listings. Number 2, showcase specific rooms. Number 3, create videos that are motivating and inspiring for your followers. Some of you have 14 or 21 days to blow up social media because this is where everybody is right now. Provide value to your sellers by offering suggestions to keep their home clean. You can drop off cleaning supplies for your clients if you can find them. Do you have buyers that want to start viewing homes? Offer gloves, hand sanitizer. Some of us have so much hand sanitizer because of our conferences. So I have all of these little hand sanitizers all over the place, so I didn't need to buy any. Number 7, continue to market the home on social media. Number 8, buy Facebook and Instagram ads for your listings. Do that now. Learn how to use it while you're sitting at home. Number 9, watch market data and be ready to explain it. Some of you might need to join me in Smart Girl Media Live on how do you read market data, and don't panic. It's important for you to keep calm. So thanks for joining me. I'm Carrie Little, Smart Girl Media Marketing. Please follow me on my blog. Please take a screenshot, tag me if you watched or if you watched the replay. Follow me on Instagram. I am Carrie Jo Little, pretty much everywhere, or Smart Girl Media. Everyone have a great week. Keep working. Don't panic.